Hi, everybody. In this video, I'm going to talk about how to improve your mental clarity to increase revenue and performance when life gets in the way. When equipment breaks down, when employees are upset, when tech you have tech issues, you lose a bunch of data in your computer crashes, maybe you have employees causing ruckus, there's something that's not going right, you have the weather gets in the way, like here in Indiana, it's been snowing, and I know like my northerner friends are going to be like, ha ha, Valerie, nice try on telling us about your snow when you guys are like poured on with 10 million feet of snow. So anyway, I won't even talk about the mildness of this winter. And still continuing though, how do you stay committed? How do you stay with that mental clarity and focus on your revenue and performance that you deserve and want ultimately to run your business and to basically, a lot of times, I say like improve your revenue, but ultimately I know that when good people do good things, that's God. That's, you could say your higher self, love, karma, however you like to think about it, the universe gifting you for your prosperous acts. So if you're doing the right things in the eyes of the light, in the eyes of the creator, you're going to be compensated in a good way. But yeah, like life is going to happen, like things are going to get in the way. Oh man, something that I have, this is really random, but I think this definitely applies to a lot of people is, like technology can be a trick too. Like I have all these passwords saved, and it's like sometimes your passwords don't work, and it's like, oh my gosh, I have to get into this app, and then it's frustrating because you're a busy business owner and you have a million things going on, and here you are trying to reset your passwords all over the place. Like it's just confusing. It just messes with your emotional system. It messes with your flow state, your creative state, that part of you that is totally capable of amassing the empire and achieving the revenue you want. But then, some stupid password on your phone is messing with your crap in the present moment. And then all of a sudden you just fall into a negative spiral of, oh my gosh, nothing goes my way. And your mind starts to like, affirm to you, hey, look at all these things that are going wrong. So you lose your mental clarity in that process. And then, when your mind is just groggy, foggy, tired, not inspired, obviously you're not going to perform and produce the revenue that you deserve and desire. My name is Valerie Hoganson, and like I said, in this video, I'm going to teach you how to improve your mental clarity, even your mental clarity to improve revenue and performance, even when life is crazy, when life gets in the way. There's a time in my life when I barely had, I just was starting. I was so new in my business. Like I grew up on a farm, so I knew, I see my parents run their business and such. So I knew it was possible. Like I seen them carry out a business. So I knew deep in my heart that I was capable of doing anything that my heart wanted, anything my heart desired. But when I first started doing my business, Everything Holistic, offering solutions to transform lives, and really, I just knew that my business was, this is kind of going down a rabbit hole, but I'll circle back around, I promise. I knew that so many people were just literally living life to get by. They were just waiting to get by. They were waiting till the end of the workday. They were waiting for the vacation, waiting for retirement, wait till I have the kid, wait till I had the money, and then life would be good. Like there's so many people in this waiting energy. Like, I'll wait till I get to my goal weight before I can be happy and okay with who I am. And some people were just like, barely getting by, just barely surviving. And then they were counting on the medical system, the ER, to take care of them if something happened to go wrong. They had this insurance that was, kept them safe. They had this safe, secure job that they actually didn't really love and just wanted to get out of every single day. And they were just relying on all that stuff for their happiness when, like of course there is some good happy moments, but I don't even want to like really say that too much, because I just knew deep down in my heart that more people need the tools, need the resources, need the holistic techniques that are going to allow them to literally live a life of their dreams, because of how they're taking care of their body, how they're showing up to their mind, how they're showing up to their heart and their desires and their passions. So I knew when I started my business, Everything Holistic, like it was a for sure need. And I had people before ask me like, Valerie, isn't there so many people out there that, are already doing what you're doing, health coaching, holistic coaching, and this and that? And I'm like, yeah, but not even close to enough. Like, I know I can look outside my window right now and point, like, not right, like at this moment, all I can see is my chicken coop, truly. But I know many people on a daily basis that need these tools and these reminders and these skills that I have to offer and that I know work to heal the body at the root cause level. And so many people don't have access to it. Or yeah, maybe people do have access. They have read books, listen to Joe Dispenza, Louise Hay, or watch YouTube videos on spirit science, go to church, have all these like really good like things and implementations in their life, and know on a mind level, yeah, this stuff works, and I know I can heal my body. I know if I just pray enough and put my hand over my shoulder, that yes, it does work. God is in my life. But still, yet there's like more tools and resources that they need, that God has gifted them, that they don't even know exists yet, and aren't taking advantage of them. Maybe because they don't know they exist, or maybe because they're scared, or they have some programmed fears or perfectionist ways that are just stopping them from being this really happy, amazing person that they know they can be. And maybe that's you right now. And maybe that's why you're listening to this video. And if you're still here, I mean, why not just give me a thumbs up? Thanks in advance. Thanks you so much. That'll definitely help the algorithm through all this social media riffraff. So anyway, what I'm saying is, I know deep in my heart that what I have to offer is not phony baloney. It is actually capable of helping people when they apply it to their life and do it consistently and ask for help and show up honestly. And I know for a fact, I know I talk about revenue and performance of business a lot. And, some people might think, oh, all about money, all about money. But, truly, when money is in the hands of the right person, they're going to do good things with it. They're going to support their local communities. They're going to support people and industry that they know is good. Look at money, lots of money in the hands of people that are going to do bad with it, use it for anything from, I don't even want to say, like, if you follow me, that I know what happens behind the veil. And there's so many people in leadership these days. There's some good ones, but there's also many bad ones that are using their power towards evil, towards these very, very cruel and unusual and just completely awful things. And those people don't deserve to have the money. The people that deserve to have the money are the ones that are showing up from their heart, from the light, that know that what they're doing is good. And if you're watching this right now, I know that is you. That is you right now. So when I first started my business, I literally fell into the negative mindset. Like I thought I wasn't working fast enough. I wasn't working long enough. I wasn't, showing up teaching as good as I could. I didn't think, the amount of money I was making wasn't enough. And I beat myself up about it. I was my own worst critic. I was so critical about a lot of things, basically anything that I could possibly think of to be mad at myself about. I found a way to be mad. Oh, I don't know how to do taxes. Oh, I don't know how to set up a business, or I don't know how to, how do I set my pricing structure, and like all this and that. So it started to literally, my mind just kind of went down this dark hole of like, man, yeah, it's just going to suck. And I started letting that negative voice in my mind control the show. And internally though, like I said before, I knew I was capable of, when I first started, I knew I was capable of doing the things that it would take to help people and to really make a difference with these tools that I have to offer. And I knew if I didn't, I'd still live this mediocre life. I'd be like all the people that I was trying to help that couldn't help because I was in my own dang way. My own energy was in my way. My lack of clarity was in my way. My energy was just so low. Actually, I'm a Reiki practitioner. So I was doing so much Reiki that my back would hurt and my energy was low because I wasn't doing the technique actually properly. It still worked for my clients, but it wasn't working for me because I was too nervous, scared, put expectations on outcomes that didn't really even happen. I was spending too much time worrying up in my head about all the things that could go wrong. And that was just totally draining my battery. And I was being the same mediocre person that I was when I was working my career job at a 9-to-5 job, when I was milking cows, when I was, shoveling manure, when I was doing all the hard jobs down on the farm, I was still in that mediocrity, waiting for somebody to rescue me, waiting for the money, waiting for the happiness. Um, and I just be like that. So I knew, I was like, if there's just a way that I can get my mindset, my energy around people pleasing. I was overeating a lot at that time. Like I was totally addicted to sugar on the regular. I worried about what people thought of me. Like that was definitely like a big waste of my energy. It was just literally caring about what the neighbor thought, what the mailman, dog catcher thought. And I just was never good enough. So if I could just figure out how to be good enough, if I could just be enough, then I would be okay. So I realized, and this is a really cool thing. Like, it's like when you just surrender and let God do his work, he brings the right people into your life. When you just do the right thing, the people will start to show up. When you start to let go and just try to let a higher power run the show rather than my will and my wants and my desires and me all the time, people just kind of show up. It's great. So I joined this community about a year ago that really helped me to get through some issues that I had with addiction. And they taught me to how to help me with my identity. They said, really identify yourself. Get honest with yourself. For one, get really honest. Stop telling yourself lies. Stop justifying and validating what happened. Stop justifying, that everything was good in your life, and that, like even in my past, I would try to justify my certain things that happened in the past and be like, oh, well, it was my fault. When really a lot of shit was not my fault, actually. But it is my responsibility today. And I know that. But it is my responsibility today to identify this is what you need to know, my friend. If you want to improve revenue and performance, gaining mental clarity, you got to identify as the person that you want to be right now. Like literally take on that identity. Say your goal is $5,000 revenue in the bank. Take on that identity right here, right now. And how does it feel? Like, what does it feel like? What does it feel like to already have that money in your bank? What does it feel like to have the performance and things clicking along just the way you want it? What is that statement? Like even create it into a statement. I am blank. I am successful. I'm prosperous. I am a healthy person. I am whatever that is. I am somebody who creates $100,000 a year. I am. Sam, I am. So the more energy you have, the more positivity you have in your life, the more light you literally cultivate within your aura, the more you can just get back up when things don't go your way. The more you can take care of your body, the more you can take care of what you're feeding your mind, the more you can take care of what's going on in your heart. What are these deep desires? Take care of that stuff. It's your responsibility, and it's not your fault that you don't even have really much access to this. And maybe you do, maybe you already know this information really, really well, but it's like, I'm not applying it because I'm scared. Well, it's your responsibility to not be scared, my friend. It is your responsibility to take on that identity of who you're actually capable of being, and then being said XYZ person. I am a healthy person. I am getting fit and more healthy every single day. I have more energy every day. I wake up calm, confident, and relaxed. I trust myself. Like simple affirmations like this. I am somebody I can trust. I can count on me today. I know when I get down in the dumps, I can trust who I'm being today. Stuff like that. I know I'm going to show up and do the things because I have this whole community that I put myself a part of, because I know that this is an area where I struggle. So I'm, showing myself that I can trust myself because look, I have all these people, I have a coach, I have this community that's cheering me on. And when good people have good money, it's just best. It's best for everybody involved, man. Like you are not exempt from the world and life happening. Life's going to happen, the dog catcher is going to show up, the mailman's going to show up, the equipment's going to break down, your vehicle might not start. There's so much what ifs, and like things do happen and actually manifest. Maybe you get a flat tire, maybe you get in a car wreck, but it's your job to identify, because when you identify, it's not a negotiable at that point. You already are the healthy person. You already are the person who creates $5,000 a month. You are the person that is the go-to. You are the leader. You create the culture when you walk in the room. That is you. So if this video was at all helpful, please share it. I just want to put a shameless plug in. I have extended my Reiki attunement class. Check out the link in my bio to get more details on that. It's great. It's going to be awesome. I'm so excited. Check it out. If you want information, you can even sign up within that Linktree link. Have a great and a wonderful and amazing day. If this made sense to you, please let me know in the comments or share it with somebody that you would think could benefit from it. Thanks and goodbye.